Welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon.
Hello students, now welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. And today I am going to start sum number 11 from the exercise 17.2. This is the second video from that exercise. So here in sum number 11, a joker's cap in the form of a right circular cone of base radius 7 centimeter. So here radius equal to 7 centimeter and height equal to 24 centimeter it's given. Now find the area of the cloth required to make 10 such caps. Okay, that means here you have to find out the curved surface area of that cap. Okay, so as cap is in the form of right circular cone, so to find out the curved surface area, that means the formula is pi RL. So here first we have to find out the slant height or L. Now we know the formula L equal to h square plus r square, so that equal to 24 square plus 7 square, and then you will get root over 625 and that equal to 25 centimeter. So as 25 centimeter is the slant height, then the area, that means curved surface area, so pi RL, that means 22 by 7 into 7 into 25, and here that is 550 centimeter square. So 550 centimeter square is the area of one cap. Now you have to find out the total area of 10 caps. So as 10 caps means the total area equal to 550 into 10, and that equal to 5500 centimeter square. That is the final answer. Now sum number 12. Sum number 12 is a very long question. There are three parts. In the first part, the ratio of the base radii of two right circular cones of same height is 3:4. Okay, so that means R1 is to R2. If R1 is the first radii radius and R2 is the second radius, then ratio of these two radius that equal to 3:4. Then find the ratio of their volume. Okay, as let h be the height of the both radius. Okay, h be the height of the both radius. So here R1 equal to 3k and R2 equal to 4k, where k is the proportional constant. So now we have to find out the ratio between first and second one. So volume 1 and volume 2. So the formula is pi r square h, that means pi, here r square means 3k whole square, and h is 2. Now second one pi second r2 square, that means 4k whole square into h. So pi and h will be common, so here 9k square is to 16k square, and from that 9 is to 16. So 9 is to 16 is the final answer. Now the second part, that means 12b. In 12b, the ratio of the heights of two right circular cones is 5:2. So 5:2 is the ratio of the height, that means h is to h1 is to h2. Now and their base radius ratio equal to, that means R1 R2 equal to 2:5. Remember that the ratio of the height h1 is to h2, that equal to 5:2, and ratio of their radius R1 is to R2, that equal to 2:5. Now find the ratio of their volumes. Okay, you have to find out the ratio of their volumes. So here h1 equal to 5x and h2 equal to 2x, as x is the proportional constant, and here r1 equal to 2y and r2 equal to 5y, as y is the proportional constant. Now we have to find out the ratio of two volumes. So here first consider V1 as the first volume and V2 as the second volume. So formula pi r square h, that means pi. Now here R1 is 2y, so 2y whole square, and h equal to 5x. So pi r square h. Then is to, now second one pi, here R2 equal to 5y whole square and h equal to 2x. So pi cancel out, here 4y square into 5x, and here 25y square 2x. Okay, so now x y square will be cancelled out. So here 5 and 4 20, and here 25 into 2, that equal to 50. So here 2:5. So 2:5 is the final answer. Now the next part C. In part C, here the question is the height and radius of the base of a right circular cone is half of the corresponding height and radius of the bigger cone. Now find the ratio of their volumes and the ratio of their lateral surface area. Okay, so first here height of the bigger cone, that equal to h and radius equal to r. Okay, remember the height of the bigger cone that equal to h and radius of the bigger cone that equal to r. So volume equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. That is the first one. Now the height of the smaller cone, which is the half of the previous cone, that means here h by 2 and radius equal to r by 2. Okay, the height of the smaller cone is half of the previous one and radius of the smaller cone is half of the bigger one. So here volume, so suppose it's v2, it's v1 and it's v2, so 1 by 3 pi. Now here r means r by 2 whole square and h means h by 2. Okay, now here we have to find out the ratio. You have to find out the ratio. First here 1 by 3 pi and it's r square by 4 and it's h by 2. So ratio v1 is to v2, that equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h, and here 1 by 3 pi r square h by 8. Okay, so 1 by 3 pi r square will be cancelled out, so it will be 1 and next one 1 by 8. Okay, so 1 is to 1 by 8, so that equal to 8 is to 1. Okay, so here 8 is to 1 is the final answer. Now similarly you can also find out the ratio of the curved surface area. Okay, now I am going to solve sum number 14. In sum number 14, the perimeter of the base of a cone is 44 centimeter. Okay, 44 centimeter is the perimeter of the base. Now base means a circle, so that means 44 centimeter means pi r square. Sorry, 2 pi r. Here 2 pi r. So here 2 pi r equal to 44. Then pi r equal to 22 and then r equal to 22 into 7 by 22. So that means 7. Okay, so 7 centimeter is the radius for that sum. Now the slant height is 25 centimeter. That means L equal to 25 centimeter. It's given. Now find the volume. Okay, to find out the volume, first you have to find out the value of h, and here the formula is root over L square minus r square. So that means root over 25 square minus 7 square, and that will be 24 centimeter. So r equal to 7 centimeter, L equal to 25 centimeter, h equal to 24 centimeter. Now you have to find out the volume. Volume means 1 by 3 pi r square h. So 1 by 3 22 by 7. R square means 7 square and h equal to 24. Then you will get 1232 centimeter cube as the volume. Now next you have to find out curved surface area. That means pi r l. So just put down the value of r and l and you will find out the curved surface area, and that equal to 550 centimeter square. Okay, now sum number 15. In sum number 15, the volume of a right circular cone is, that means right circular cone, so 1 by 3 pi r square h is the volume and 9856, and the base area means circle, so pi r square equal to 616. Okay, now first you have to find out the height of slant height, that means L, and then you have to find out the total surface area. So there are two equations. First equation 1 by 3 pi r square h equal to 9856 and then pi r square equal to 616. Now from that equation you can find out r square equal to 616 into 77 by 22. So here r equal to root over 196 and that equal to 14. Okay, so 14 is the radius. Now you can put down this value in this equation and find out the value of h. Okay, wait, so here from that equation if you put down as r equal to 14, then you will get h equal to 48 centimeter. Now as h equal to 48 centimeter, r equal to 14 centimeter, then you can easily find out the value of r. Okay, so after find out the value of r, you can find out the total surface area by using the formula, and the formula is pi r into L plus r. So I hope you can solve this problem. Now sum number 16. In sum number 16, a right triangle with side 6 centimeter, 8 centimeter and 10 centimeter is revolved about the side 8 centimeter. So this is a triangle that is 8 centimeter, that is 10 centimeter, that is 6 centimeter, and it's revolved about the 8 centimeter, okay, about its height. So it will now make a cone, okay, in this way. So in this way it will make a cone. So in this cone here 8 is the height, okay, in this cone here 8 is the height and radius equal to 6 and the slant height equal to 10 centimeter. So write down here r equal to 6 centimeter, h equal to 8 centimeter and L equal to 10 centimeter. Now you have to find out the volume and the curved surface area. So volume equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h, and that equal to 301.44 centimeter cube, and curved surface area, that means pi rl. So pi means 22 by 7 and r equal to 6 and L equal to 10. So that equal to 188.4 centimeter square. Now sum number 17. The height of a cone is 30 centimeter. So this is the height of the cone. A small cone is cut off at the top of the plane parallel to its base. So this is the small cone, the upper portion, this is the small cone, and the radius of the small cone equal to here h and height of the small cone equal to small h. Now if its volume be 1 by 27 of the volume of the given cone, then what height above the base is section cut? So suppose here the capital H is the height of the full cone and that equal to 30 centimeter, and capital R is the height is the radius of the large cone or the bigger cone, and here small r is the radius of the small cone and small h is the height of the small cone. So according to the problem, first you have to find out the volume of the bigger cone. So volume of the bigger cone, that equal to pi 1 by 3 pi r square h, okay, and the volume of the small cone, that equal to its v1 and its v2. So volume of the small cone, that equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h, okay. Now according to the problem, 1 by 3 pi r square h is 1 by 27th of the bigger cone, that means 1 by 3 pi capital R square h. So 1 by 3 cancel out, pi cancel out, and then here r square h, here 1 by 27 into capital R square, and here capital H equal to 30. Okay, so here capital H equal to 30, then r square h by capital R square, and that equal to 30 by 27. Okay, r square h by capital R square, that is 30 by 27, so that equal to 10 by 9. So 10 by 9, put number 1. Okay, now as this small cone is cut off from the bigger cone, that means the ratio of two radius will be equal to the ratio of the two heights. Okay, so that means here small r by capital R is always equal to the small h by capital H. Now here small r by capital R equal to h by 30, as the value of h equal to 30. Okay, so that means here r by r, okay, here r by r equal to h by 30. Now put it number 2. Now here in number 1, r square h by r square, and that equal to 10 by 9. So r square h means r into rh by r into r, and that equal to 10 by 9. Okay, now instead of r by r, just put down the value h by 30. So here r by r into r by r, there are two r by r, so h by 30 into h by 30, that means h by 30 into h by 30, and here another h, so write down here h, and that equal to 10 by 9. So finally h cube equal to 10 into 30 into 30 divided by 9. Okay, so that equal to 3 into 3 9, so 9000 by 9, and that equal to 1000. So if HQ equal to 1000, then H equal to 10. So here H equal to 10. Now we have to find out what height above the base is the section cut. So that means here the above the h equal total h equal to 30, so 30 minus 10, and that will be 20. So from the height of 20 centimeter the smaller cone will be cut out.